to The Tea
on Jobbing.
I'm Toni from the Corporate Tea.
And I'm Jasmine with Jobbing with Jazz.
And we're real women.
Really thriving in corporate, having real conversations.
Right.
So this question comes to us from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm currently interviewing for jobs, and as a Black woman who is natural, I'm struggling with how I should wear my hair for interviews and how to wear it in the workplace in general. Do you think wearing my hair natural will hinder me from being hired?
You know, I think this is a great question for me and Jazz because we're very different but so much alike. So I'm a natural who wears her hair straight, and obviously Jazz is a natural who wears her hair in the natural state. And we've actually had conversations, about this before. Yep. And I absolutely don't think you have to, quote unquote, code switch.
Right.
I think if you like to wear your hair natural, you should wear your hair natural, right? And I think that the workforce is really changing. Yeah. I think you're seeing more and more women really embrace the natural walk, and I don't think it's as much of a hindrance as people think it is.
Absolutely.
And then I think, whatever you're most comfortable with and however you're going to show up on Monday morning is how you should wear your hair and represent yourself, because then you're going to be the most comfortable.
That's right.
You don't really want to present one thing and then change it up later.
That's right. And I think being authentically you is key, right? When you're authentic in yourself, it's not a costume, and you're comfortable and you're able to speak well in the interview. You're able to really sell your talent and be yourself. Yeah. So ultimately they'll see the real you, and they'll hire you, and they'll know that they're getting you, and it's not a surprise, right? Yeah. And the other thing is too, with natural hair and being women of color, a lot of that stuff is projected on us, right? You feel like because my hair is different from someone else, that it's now my burden to carry. It's really not, girl. Okay, the hair thing. Let's let that go. Let's let that die in 2017.
Yeah, let's bury it. Let's have a funeral.
Let's have a funeral for it, and let's be comfortable with wearing our hair in its natural state, right? Whether it's straight like Toni's or textured like mine. Ultimately, it's our talent that brings us to the table, and let's be comfortable in walking that.
Yeah, and here's the thing. There's always going to be the Bill O'Reillys, but for the most part, right? And Auntie Maxine handled it well, right? It's just like, but look at my resume, though.
That's right.
So I think that's what we really need to focus on.
That's right.
So I hope that helps. I'm Toni from the Corporate Tea.
And I'm Jasmine with Jobbing with Jazz.
You can follow us on all channels across social media.
That's right. That's the tea
on Jobbing.